everyone, it's Tina Peterson with Uncommon Ground, and today I would like to talk about the 6 myths when it comes to pricing your home to sell. Number 1 is pricing your home at a higher price point, assuming that you're going to make more money. And that's completely false. I hear all the time sellers saying things like, oh, it only takes one buyer, right? Well, that's completely wrong. Today's buyer is very informed. They are doing research way ahead of time. They've been watching the market. They know what comparable properties to yours have been listed for, and they're really paying attention to the days on the market. One of the first questions I get from a buyer when showing a home is, how long has it been listed? The longer a house is on the market, the more they think it's overpriced, the more they think they can negotiate, and they're also wondering what's wrong with the property. They're also going to have an agent that's also going to run comps for them and be informed about the market and what's going on. So pricing your home at a higher price point, assuming you're going to get more money, is just wrong. In fact, research shows that the longer that your house is on the market, the less it's going to sell for. Myth number 2 would be to just ignore those sold comps in your area. Everyone loves their home, and we all assume that our home is worth more than our neighbors. But remember that market value is based on what someone's willing to pay for it. And to measure that, we have to look at those sold comps in the area. We're looking for properties that have similar bed bath count, above grade square footage, lot size, age, condition, location, etc. If your house isn't bigger, have more improvements, have a triple car garage instead of a 2-car garage, or something like that that makes it worth more money than the neighbors, doesn't mean it's going to sell for more money than the neighbors. Myth number 3. The internet says my home is worth this much money, so that's what I'm going to list it for. These are automated valuation systems, similar to a Zillow Zestimate. You can find them all over the place, and they can give you an instant value of what they think your home is worth. Please don't pay attention to these. They can be highly inaccurate. I have seen some estimates that are way high for a property. I've seen some estimates that are way low for other properties. And remember, they are guessing at this, especially in Montana, where our sold data is not of public record. We are a non-disclosure state. So they are just compiling some data, and they're using an algorithm that is guessing at the value of your home, and they really are not accurate at all. Myth number 4 has to do with upgrades and remodels. People assume that if they spend $20,000 upgrading their kitchen, that it automatically increases their market value by $20,000. And that simply is not the case. Please do some research and find out what home improvements may return the best ROI or return on investment. In most cases, you're lucky to get 50 cents on the dollar of the amount of money that you put in. At Uncommon Ground, we have licensed designers that we can bring out to your property and walk through. They can help us to determine what improvements are worth making and what improvements aren't worth making to maximize your return on your investment. Myth number 5 is assuming that if you get an offer right away or you get your asking price immediately, that you have underpriced your house. And again, this simply is not true. Especially in today's market that's very competitive, it's a very strong seller's market, we have groups of buyers, we call it pent-up demand, that are just waiting for that house to hit in their price range, in their budget for their payment. That house hits the market, you have a flurry of activity within the first day or two, and they usually go under contract within 24 to 48 hours, or they will set a date to review all offers 4 or 5 days later because they know they're going to get competing offers. So don't assume that just because you have an offer right away, received your asking or even a little above, that you underpriced it in the first place. Myth number 6 would be to be patient and sit around and just wait for that perfect offer to come in. Again, the longer a house is on the market, usually the less it sells for. Those first buyers, that first offer you get is usually the best offer you are going to get. Or if it just seems low, we'll go back to those comparables, look what's happening on the market. Could be someone just sort of fishing to see what you will take. Could be someone who has a personality that just always negotiates. We're going to recommend putting together a strong counteroffer, and that may be full asking price. It's only been on the market a day. We have a lot of interested parties. We have done our research. We know what the market value is, and so we're going to counter you back. If you're considering putting your home on the market and struggling with where to price it, call me. I'd be happy to come out, do a market analysis for you so that we price that home correctly to sell quickly and for top dollar. Thank you for watching.